I used to fall asleep with blue light on my face. Midnight commits like confessions I couldn't say. Every line felt like carving my name in stone. Now the stone writes itself, I'm scanning alone. I love the quiet logic, how it answered back. If I treated it honest, it wouldn't stab my back. Keyboard heartbeat under anxious hands. Now the pitch deck says we don't need hands. They call it leverage, call it evolution. Sounds like a soft, well-funded execution. 10 years deep, built a life from syntax. Now the future autofills with no context. I don't fear the machine like it's even allowed. I fear becoming optional in front of a crowd. If purpose was pride in the things I pursue, who am I when it's not what I do? What I do, that's how I knew I was more than a badge in the quarterly view. What I do, that's how I proved I could carry the weight, see it through. What I do, he paid the bills, but he paid my pride too. If the code writes itself and the credit shifts to who are we, if it's not what we do. Calendar invite, quick sync, no agenda listed. Heart drops heavy, but my face stays gifted. Camera on neutral tone, steady light. Rumors moving through the org chart overnight. Strategic realignment, lean redesign. Translation, some of us won't survive. I nod like I'm fine with the future. They paint, chest pulled tight like a closing constraint. Performance review strong, but could elevate. After years carrying deadlines that wouldn't wait. Built systems that outlive managers twice. Now I'm scored on presence and visibility advice. Slack DM, hey, quick question. I type back calm, no hint of tension. Happy to help bigs, polished and polite while I'm pricing out groceries late at night. Green dot glowing like I'm always okay, even when half my team got walked away. Survivor's guilt in the branded hoodie. Access still works, but it don't feel good, B. They say the model can do what I do. Facts the cheaper, never anxious at two. So I train it up, hand steady, behave. Teaching the wave how to dig my grave. But I still show up, still straight in my chair. Still crack one joke, give me all hands there. Because panic is private and pride is public, and fear don't fit in a quarterly budget. If I'm not this role when the mortgage is due, who feeds my family if I don't do what I do? What I do was how I knew I could carry the house when the storms blew through. What I do was quiet proof that love looks like showing up bulletproof. If the title fades and the paycheck shifts to who am I if it's not what I do? Mute button on, hands start shaking. Smile held steady, but the signal's breaking. I stare at my name in the corner tile. Senior stable, worthwhile. But resource echoes louder than me. Head count first, humanity secondary. Gave his game my 20s a spine. Miss some dinners, just one more lime. Told my kid daddy's building the future. It's cool, now the future builds itself. What does that make you? They say don't take it personal, market conditions, but my whole identity's wrapped in this mission. If I'm not the fixer, the one they call through, who's left when the badge won't scan you with flu? I'm not scared of code, not scared of change. I'm scared of going home quiet with nothing to main. Don't wanna be bitter, don't wanna resent, just wanna matter more than cost percent. Because loving to build was the purest thing I knew, and I don't know who I am if I'm slowly removed. Maybe I was never just the code I wrote. Maybe I was the patience when the whole thing broke. The steady voice in the outage call, the quiet ones standing when the loud ones fall. Maybe builder was bigger than syntax lines, bigger than shipping before deadlines. It was seeing the mess and believing it through, turning fear into form. That's what we do, yeah, the tools evolve. Yeah, the ground shit's fast. Yeah, I feel the shadow of automated past. But a model don't ache when the system goes down. Don't stare at the ceiling when numbers turn brown. He don't measure words in a child. Small grin or swallow its doubt, then log back in. They can change the tools, they can change the rules, they can change the org chart. if they forget, we don't dissolve.